Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium, delivering messages to you from the higher realms, so welcome in everyone. Just so you know, all my readings are timeless, but they are more fun to catch them in real time, as I will always let you know about the cosmic energies I'm connecting with, what's going on in the cosmos. So subscribe if you have not, so you catch them in real time, okay? So, we're going to take a look into messages from the Galactic Federation. Okay, Council of Light to start here. I'm going to see what's going on collectively with this energy. Keep looking at my notes. I don't know if I did an upload of my channel messages last night or not. But I got... Or no, they brought me to a different page, but I'm looking right at shifting timelines. Creating distance, mindful of thoughts, letting go. Stop telling and answering questions. Leave detail, or don't give all the details. Create space, separation. So there's something about that. Okay, you're going to be getting new insights, new ways, right, to shift your timelines to go to higher levels. Okay, but they want you to, it's for you. So being kind of, I guess secretive would be, you know, just more protective of your energy and your space at this time. Wow, wow, look, the new earth is coming out. This is definitely these new timelines, right? It's happening, keep holding the vision. They want you to start, look, I have new life, new timelines. Stop being pulled on other people's timelines. And that's what it is not everybody's ready to go to these higher timelines, right? So they're trying to pull you off course, trying to pull you out of harmony, out of peace, out of, and trying to get you to engage in lower vibrational energies, lower vibrational things. See, secret beginnings. I can't make it up. You see that? Secret beginnings. I feel like I need to flip the camera so you guys can read it. But secret beginnings, right? Patience, rest. So they're really wanting you to be secretive with these new beginnings. Like if you get like a new opportunity, just new thoughts that come to your, just keep that stuff secret, okay? Because not everybody is for you. For some of you, you could literally find out that, like, you could think that everyone's going to come with or whatever, and then all of a sudden you find out they're not, and then you're like, oh, well, I'm glad I kept that secret. Now they don't know my plans, okay? Right, so something about bringing harmony and balance here. Messenger, right, serious energy. Harmony and balance. For some of you, somebody could be coming in that's going to be delivering some sort of message that's going to be bringing harmony and balance. I'm getting for some of you it's star family, okay, in this collaboration, us coming together, because longing for home, homesick for the stars was coming out. So you could really be feeling like alone. Nobody's to the level that you're at consciously, especially as you expand and go through higher levels. It's like once you've aligned with certain levels, you can't go back, and you just can't connect with just everyone, okay? But just hold the frequency and be patient, because you are attracting higher level friends, higher level soul family, okay? And that's also why you should definitely subscribe to the channel, connect with the community here, because you all came in on this frequency, so you're matched to my level. Okay. So, alright, let's get some more messages from the stars here. Trust the timing. See, there's another card about look, Star Family, I told you. We're definitely connecting and coming together. You are part of a team of souls. Call in support. You can always call in your Star Family, too. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Now, we often feel as though we're running out of time because our missions feel so important, significant. We always feel like we're needing to do something, getting into our divine life path, purpose, serving our mission, things like that. Well, you need to know that you are, just by being here, you're already serving a big part of that, right? It's the frequency that you hold. That's why starseeds are strategically organized throughout the planet, because it's the frequency that we hold. We're generators of source energy. So we're constantly put to dark places where we're transmuting that energy just by simply being. So the best thing that you can do is just keep your vibration elevated, doing what you love, laughing, having fun. Now there are other things like whatever it is. For a lot of us, it's passion, skill set, talents, right? Because we're healers, but we heal others by healing ourselves and showing others the way. It's kind of like you can't intervene in people's karma. I mean, you can get pulled down their pathways. And that's what people unfortunately will do, is sometimes people are too weak. They find others that they can use, that they can pull them out of their things. Like, here's a for instance, like my boyfriend, had lost his license and his car due to DUIs and all of that. So I know a big thing was, coming alignment with me, seeing I had a vehicle, had a brand new car and all of that. And then he was using me to drive him around everywhere and all of that, and I really see how, like, I compromised, like, a beautiful gift that I got by letting, him intervene and have access to it. So it was like I had to lose that vehicle because I was helping him and I shouldn't have been. It's one of those things, right? Like, people can very much affect your blessings, your abundance, and things like that. So for some of you, like, you've been down some other people's pathways that you're not supposed to be. And if anything, it's to teach you how to have those boundaries. Like, I know now, like, I will not compromise, like, let's just say I've learned some lessons, right? Okay. And I've learned boundaries and not interfering in people's karma, because you can very much, you go into the karmic trenches with them. Okay. And so for some of you, like, some of these things, they were to teach you to have boundaries for yourself, teach you lessons, teaching you how to protect your energy. Okay, but you need to know that time is not running out. So you're right where you're supposed to be. But I would say this is a very important time of self-love, because the new earth is being created. Right? So we're already creating these new timelines, these new... so if you're seeing in the past down karmic cycles, then you're missing out on the creation of the new earth at this time. So I would say, it's in the 5D first. So that's why you reach it in levels, right? And it's going to materialize, but you need to you need to reach that level within your mind. So really having control over your emotions, your feelings is a major key. Keeping your vibration elevated. It's time for us to come out of the karmic trenches. For some of you, yeah, it's time to envision this new life and new timelines. It's time for you to get off these old timelines. Andromeda energy, adventure, say yes to change. For some of you, you need to get out of what has felt complacent, right? Where you feel comfortable. Change is the only thing that's constant, right? And you have to be able to go with the change, or you're going to stay in these cycles. Okay, the Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms, is coming out. So they really want you to be open to discovery, and that's something I always say, be open to discovery, because you have to be able to let things, you have to be able to let the universe co-create with you and not have a certain way or a mindset or a way that you're going to be planning things, achieving things, right? The child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. Beautiful. So they want you to connect with your inner child, right? Just like as we age and we grow older, sometimes we forget too that we're still this childlike innocence. Our inner child is really our higher self. And just because we age physically on this planet, our vessels, our soul matures, right? But it doesn't like limit our... Hold on a second. I'm working. No, I'm not approving games right now. So, there's this thing where some of you maybe have forgotten to connect with your inner child, to remember those things, the things that you wanted to do as a child that excited you. Those never stop. They don't. You may have had certain conditions, or people may have made you not like certain things anymore, but then that's some sort of trauma or wounding that you need to heal. If you think back to what excited you when you were a child, that's what you need to do again. You need to have fun, right? And a lot of us, like, we find other ways. Like, here's a for instance, like, my favorite thing when I was little was fluffies and stuffed animals, right? I used to have a whole room of them. And there was a big wounding. Like, there were certain ones I collected, things like that. Certain ones had a lot of memories, and I even brought them up to my first apartment, right? And they'd move with me, and because I didn't have a stable place to keep my things at home, and so I got a storage locker downstairs. Well, when I moved out of the place, I forgot about the storage locker, so I had lost all of them, and I was so upset or whatever. And I remember, and then I had to started trying to buy myself new ones, but it's not the same. I couldn't get the classics and things like that, which is so cute now, because now the throwback stuff is coming back out, right? So you can literally get those things. But it was so neat. The little town that I'm at, it's like an old antique toy shop, and you would not believe all of the fluffies and everything. And going in this store, they have so many toys in there from when I was a little girl, and oh my gosh, it's just so cool. Like, I didn't think about that. So maybe for some of you, like, you need to go recover some things you lost as a child for me to talk about that. But what I'm getting at now is, it's like, I love all the new fluffies that they have. Where's your kitty? Let me see your kitty, baby. But it's like, you know, since I have 4 children, right, we're like the biggest plushie family. They're so addicted to fluffies. Like, I'm always buying them. Let me see your kitty. Maddie, let me see your kitty. Give me your kitty off the bed. But anyway, so, so it's like, I get so excited just with them picking out their fluffies, their all their cute little stuffed animals and stuff, and like, that feeds my inner child. So maybe for some of you, just playing with other children or doing things, or, you know, maybe if you've got, you know, nieces and nephews, right, or other people's children, or things like that. Like, if it's not something you want to do, or maybe just buying yourself a gift and giving it to your child, or something like that. Doesn't always have to be surrounded by toys, but I was just, this has been coming up. Anyway, so I found this epic, or my daughter found this epic kitty, and it was so cute. I was like, no, we were trying to shop to buy her a new blanket, right? And she found this fluffy, and she was like, no. Hold on. No, because I don't want to flag the video. I'm going to show them your kitty. But anyway, it was cute. She grabbed this kitty, and she was like, Mom, you know me. This kitty, this is my kitty. Like, she was like, I have to have this kitty, because it was so cute. Because she's a little star shot, so I wanted to show it. Anyway, she's my little kitty girl. She loves kitties. Look at this cat. It's like an alien cat. It's in like a spacesuit, and it has wings, right? Because she loves all the unicorns and stuff. So, I don't know. She loves all these little squishamallows. And she's like my little rainbow child, too. She always gets everything in rainbows. So it's little things like that. Like, she was so excited to get this little fluffy. And we have so many. I've given away bags and bags. Stuffed animals, right? We try to keep it down, but it's like we've had so many. It's little things like that, like I don't know, like maybe you've had somebody tell you, like, no, that's enough, like, you need to stop playing, you need to, like, no, right? I will never stop loving fluffies and stuffed animals and things like that. I don't know. I bring up whatever I feel guided to, but okay. So, there's something about feeding the inner child, doing what makes you happy and excited. Alright, let's get a few more cards. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah, for some of you, you're extremely empathic. Okay, you have to go over there with your phone because I can hear it in my video. Thank you. So for some of you, like, you simply need to release the energy that's not yours. You're absorbing a lot, which that's what we do. We're transmitters. we have the power to absorb what's not for us. Like, you don't realize, like, you will have certain interactions with people just to do an energetic transfer through your auric field. You're constantly absorbing people's darkness and replenishing them with light energy. That's why people feel very drawn to you. They feel to expose themselves sometimes. You may notice that people just come to you and reveal their secrets, and they may even apologize and say, I'm so sorry, I don't know why you're telling you this. It's because we connect with them on that level, and we're absorbing things from their auric field, and we're giving them light and healing, right? But you have to remember to transmute that out, because sometimes, like, if you're in a lower vibration, you can hold on to that, and sometimes we can mix up what our emotions are and what other people's are. Like, there'll be sometimes I'll come back, right? I'll be frustrated because I take on a lot of stuff. I'll be walking around, I'm like, I'm so mad, I'm so angry, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, what am I even angry about? I'm like, that's right, I'm not angry. It's not my energy. I need to release this energy. I'm grateful and thankful for, and that's immediately how you release it, is I start to be grateful and thankful for my children, for things like that, little things. You know, I look at the little things that we got to do. It's like every day, if we have money to spend, it's a good day. It's a good day. Because literally, like, the lifestyle that we're in, like, we shop on the daily. All I have is a mini fridge and 4 children. So yeah, we got to be able to shop like every day to be able to get our food, our fun, our, you know, we can't all just live up in a motel room. We got to be out having fun, things like that. So, you know, I just take each day at a time, right? Like, if we have food and water and power and a place to stay, right? You know, so those little things, you know, I just take each day at a time. So, anyway, it's the things that you're grateful and thankful for. They bring in more things to be grateful and thankful for. Alright, what else here? The grandmothers, remember your roots perspective and trust the weaving. For some of you, you're finding out about your roots. There's some sort of reveal that's coming out. It's interesting. I seen my father's birth certificate today, too. I pay attention to these things. I was looking for some receipts or something, and I came across it. And I was thinking about that and ancestors and, you know, finding out some things. I feel, for some of you, you definitely have some grandmothers in spirit, great-grandmothers, like a long line from your lineage that's working with you, right? Embrace your uniqueness, untamed. Do it your way. They're giving you a lot of, yeah, look, the great mother. See, there's this, I told you, they tell me in 3s, baby, when it's a message. Look, Mother Rose, compassion, humility, returning to each other. And there is the grandmothers, and then the great mother. Oh my gosh. This is the second time we've seen this one where it said surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. So for some of you, you really need to surrender, but there's this big emphasis on feminine energy, on motherly energy. For some of you, this could be a mother, mother, stepmother, grandmothers, but, you know, they're showing 5 mothers in this, right? So I'm getting, for some of you, definitely in spirit, right? Remember your roots. I really feel strong feminine energy are helping you. Returning to each other, compassion. Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. Yep, star ancestors. For some of you, these are your star ancestors too. Feminine energies. They want you to definitely be in this beautiful energy, right? Because that's the energy you need to be in for receiving and for abundance. That's why I've said, like, that grateful energy, that gets rid of the lack energy. Okay? Okay, I heard that was enough. Because I could go on this all day. They have to tell me when to stop. Okay. So that's what I got, right, from the stars. The stars seeing the rose. Okay. So, what do you want me to do now? Alright, we're going to get some astrology cards, and then I'm going to get into doing a tarot. Okay, so take these however you feel them fitting. Now, these could be talking about some of your placements to give you an idea. or it could be energies that are connected to you, or just the messages, okay? So, a potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. They're showing me Uranus. So, follow your dreams. There's going to be a big sudden change with somebody's dreams. Like, for some of you, you're going to be getting, like, a surprise, like, chance offering. You're going to get some sort of an alignment with something. Yeah, follow your dreams came out again. It's going to be something in alignment with your dreams. It's going to be one of these where you're going to be like, what? Is this really being presented to me right now? Chance opportunity, right? The moon. It's a secret to you right now. You don't know. The moon could have brought this in. Our full moon in Capricorn we just had. Your unconsciousness, your sensitive, your inner emotions, your responses. The area of your life is about long-term. Ooh, okay. So this has to do with the 7th house here. So this has to do with your romantic relationships, partners, business, or family. And I'm seeing the yin-yang symbol highlighted behind that family. For some of you, you could be coming into an alignment with like a higher level soulmate, higher level counterpart. They're showing, yeah, look, indecision. This is going to put you at a decision. Should I stay or go? For some of you, something's going to come in and it's going to leave you at a choice point and you're going to have to decide. I feel this is unexpected. This is sudden. Look, a change of heart, reevaluation, eclipse and Taurus energy. And this, I feel this is happening now in Cancer season, baby. Something's coming out in Cancer season. You know, Cancer season gets everybody in their emotions and feelings. It really does. 4th home, having to do with your home, the roots of your being. I told you there's something with this moon, right? See, and then this Jupiter energy is significant here. Right? And that's strength and courage and luck. So, okay. All right. Well, just so you guys know, too, over here, I'm going to start doing, well, I always do daily readings and I upload in 3s, but I'm going to be changing things up a little bit, and I'm going to be doing more astrology and zodiac cards, so I'm going to be pulling these on the daily. So definitely subscribe if you have not and you want to catch those, right? They could all go off the same storyline, or they could be others, but I'm going to be doing these before I get into tarot to kind of front a little bit more. For some of you, could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay, or some sort of intense energy. Magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So some of you could be dealing with somebody that's a Scorpio, or exhibiting that energy, those traits, because we all exhibit the energies of whatever zodiac we're currently under. Like I said, everybody's going to be feeling a dose of Cancer right now, being in Cancer season. All right. I can't flip on this, so they're too big. Eclipse and Taurus is showing me that again, a change of heart. So some of you are having a change of heart about something. And having to do with the 4th house again, and Eclipse and Aquarius awakening. The deeper resolve rises. So you're going through some sort of activation or ascension. And sometimes when we do that, it allows us to get a higher perspective, to see things differently. Confirmation via the phone. Alright, so let's get into the tarot now. Alright, let me get a drink. Alright. I've seen 5 of Pentacles. Alright, Divine Team. What do we need to see for the collective? Yeah, so we're going to label this the collective Cancer. Because like I said, this could reach anybody right now in Cancer season. 7 of Wands. This is about you having boundaries, right? You standing up for yourself changes things dramatically. Some of these I'm getting, these boundaries are you standing up, doing things that you truly want to do, that you truly love and desire, something that you want to create, They're showing me the Seven of Swords. You were dealing with somebody that was being deceptive, lies, betrayal. 7-7 frequencies and coming out a lot. Alright, show me. 7 of Wands, right back out. This is the first card I showed you. This is definitely about boundaries. And 4 of Wands within a family structure. There is victory and success here. Like I said, 4 of Wands is a rite of passage, and it's also a card of star family. For some of you, you're definitely coming to alignment with star family members. Queen of Pentacles, very abundant, resourceful. Page of Swords, okay. That's gathering information, using intellect and strategy. To go towards this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is really not wanting you to go after something, because there's a snake right here that caught my eye on top of this pentacle. Somebody is really like after this abundance. See, someone's been holding on to you. 4 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. You're going to be getting clarity about something. Maybe that somebody was after some sort of resources from you. King of Pentacles. That's the counterpart to that Queen, right? And King of Swords. Well, let's find out more. We're going to have to clarify and find out more about it. 2 of Cups. See, that's a choice of love here. See, there was illusions. 7 of Cups is here. So we've seen 3 sevens. Okay. There were some sort of illusions that were here. Somebody wasn't fully being honest with their intentions. 5 of Swords. There's chaos and conflict that was going on. I'm getting like a love-hate relationship, right? And maybe that's what was confusing, is maybe they went back and forth with how they treated you. 1 minute they're all sweet and kind. Like, I'm getting like, maybe for some of you, mental illness was involved here. I'm getting like a bipolar energy. I don't feel like it's anything that you did. I feel it's something that goes on within somebody's mind. That's why I'm picking up like a mental illness, right? I feel it's more like, I've been seeing a lot of things about schizophrenia lately, but I'm getting to about like PTSD. Just a... Hello. Good. Oh, that's okay. No, that's all right. No, thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Okay. Center for Disease Control. It's like, that's a call you answer, right? Interesting about COVID. But no, I don't want to be a part of a research study. Huh. Everything's significant in reading. That's why I felt to answer it. So, I was talking about mental illness, right? Maybe there's mental illness linked to that. Better be careful what I say. Okay. Yeah, it was a research study for children. Okay, let me get back into this. So what I was getting at is I was more picking up that this was, like, I've been seeing a lot about schizophrenia lately. Isn't coming up. Pay attention to that. So somebody could be developing that. Schizophrenia is something, too, that's not hereditary from what I believe. I know that it's, I mean, I assume it could be. But it's more developed through a trauma. Somebody undergoes so much trauma, so like which turns into like PTSD, severe PTSD, and then it, you know, they start to develop, you know, I mean, I know I've dealt with people firsthand. It's very challenging, right? I had a boyfriend that had it, right? And it was so hard, you know, him having to medicate for it, him not on meds, the illusions and things like that, that he would see, the belief systems, things not really there. It's like 1 minute, like he could just think that I was gone when I'd be right there the entire time. I think I would say things that I wouldn't. Like, it can actually, these mental illnesses can actually, when you deal with somebody that's like that, especially not and I don't even like to say unmedicated, because you don't always need to have medication for that. There are other natural ways of healing, right? Just like the medication for that just sedates them. They're not really working through the trauma, right? And then what it does to the body, right? Like, it was destroying his teeth. His teeth were being destroyed from this medicine that he was having to take, right? And not to mention it messes with alright, this is going very medical. Okay. But what I'm getting at is, like, it can be a lot. Like, whoever has, like, a mental illness, things like that, like, you have to want the help. You have to be willing to let go of the trauma. You have to find a way to heal yourself. And a lot of it, I feel, it's like not getting enough attention. Or, I'm not even going to just sit here and try to, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not authorized to give legal or medical advice. I'm going to put that out there. But it's like, okay, what I was getting at is that it's like, when you're dealing with somebody that has a mental illness, like, it can start to make you mentally unstable, having to deal with, so it's a lot, like, dealing with, like, certain outbursts, things like that. You know, it's like being in a state of constant chaos and conflict, you know, like, what it does to your nervous system to always be around certain people and illnesses, like, it's very taxing. And I guess that's what I'm getting for somebody of you. Like, I feel that your environment, your surroundings have affected, like, maybe your emotional level, your nervous system, and that's why confirmation, you really need to go through a healing, a cleansing. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that has a mental illness that's undiagnosed, so you might not even know it. You might be like, what is she talking about, right? If you're constantly around somebody that is not calm, cannot relax, cannot, you know, it keeps you in a state of, you know, chaos. If you're around somebody that, you know, that doesn't see things right, correct, like, you know, like, you may, like, don't fight and argue with them. You need to know that. It's like, when people feel as though they really see something, like, you know what it's like when 3300 o'clock, I don't know, I have so much trouble explaining this. This is the energy that I'm connecting with. Somebody's, like, really confused. It's like people that are really confused, you know, they don't know what they're seeing and feeling is not real. So it's already could be scaring them, alarming them. So to then reach out and tell somebody and then be, what are you talking about? No, that's not real. You can't do that. It'd be better to ask questions and go along with it in a way where you can help them more by listening to them instead of arguing and conflicting, you know. And, like, you should never fight, call somebody out, but it may be signs for you to get help for them, for whoever this is, or for you to find your way out. So for some of you, you could be getting the realization that you're dealing with somebody that has, like, an undiagnosed. And like I said, it's not always hereditary, right? Like, I've watched my mother deteriorate throughout the years. She was a bad alcoholic growing up, but she had a lot of trauma, and she just drank and hid and hid and hid it and hid it. And then a lot of these wounds that she never healed, because she was always numbing herself off, and then she turned into creating demons, right? So she's always on demon time whenever she drinks alcohol, because it's like her trauma has turned into rage and anger. So she's got, anytime she drinks, she just immediately acts out in rage and anger, and those demons, right, that are basically like guarding her wounds. You don't realize you create your own demons and dark energy. You can heal that at any time with love. But you have to have forgiveness. You have to be willing to go in there, feel it, heal your inner child. Because a lot of times you're mad at yourself for letting that happen to you in a vulnerable state. Confirmation. Well, now you heal yourself. You gotta like go back. You gotta feel the pain to release it. Often it's feeling that hurt, that heartache, that anger, that, you know what I mean? But then releasing it, letting it go. And then you can release those demons, right? But the driving force, right? Anyway, so alcohol. And then it really started to mess with her mind years and years, you know? And I started to see that it started to develop from just standard traumas to traumatic traumas to PTSD. And then because she created these demons, these dark energies, and then she was playing around in the dark energies all the time, she was accumulating more and more karmic debt for herself and karma and more bad situations. And then she was so dark, she just couldn't see the light, you know? And it's sad how far, you know, people, but it's like you can't just pull them out of it. They have to heal themselves from that, right? Going through detox, that's what getting away from drugs and alcohol, feeling the pain, healing the self, right? Doing that inner work, but then you have to then heal those mental illnesses. So what I'm getting at is like my mother developed schizophrenia. I started to notice it, right? And she started to think people are following her, people are watching her, people are just all of this stuff, right? Paranoia is a very big one with schizophrenia. Delusions, not making sense. And then a lot of times they're like, oh, it's, you know, oh, it gets mislabeled under other things because she has been labeled with traumatic, you know. All right. So for some of you, I keep talking about a mother. Mothers came out 3 times. I'm talking about my mother. For some of you, this is definitely something with your mother. You know, and most people lose it when they get disrespected and they get hurt and they get abused over and over and over and over again. They get it to where they just don't care. Right? So I really feel maybe somebody's at that energy. Alright. Let's get back into this reading. So I feel that was a message come out. If it's not for you, don't worry about it, okay? Alright, let's clarify this 7 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. So, see, somebody definitely, the 4 of Pentacles is a stronghold, right? Like, having some sort of control, finances, resources, holding on to somebody. See, she's standing behind those crystal pillars, right? Somebody's in watching, waiting. For some of you, maybe this is a mother figure, right? But you have boundaries up to them. Because you have this passionate new beginning and they can sense it. But I'm getting somebody's still in dark energy. Someone's still in demon time. Okay. So, be careful. Because the enemy, Kingdom of Darkness, will deploy family, friend. I'm sorry. I just realized it's probably loud by the mic. So, be careful. Because a lot of times they're tests. I'm just getting, if you've already established healthy boundaries, don't go against them at this time. Okay? You have a new beginning here with the 4 of Wands. Often, when you're like on the verge of a new beginning, everything comes at you, right? I'm hearing that the devil will throw the kitchen sink at you. All these. So, what's this Page of Swords? King of Wands. Ace of Wands. There's a King of Wands that is gathering information. It has to do with your destiny. The Hanged Man. New perspective, a collaboration. Let's keep going. What's this? Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Fast movement, and you definitely have choices here. That's why there's a couple different energies here. So I'm like, what is all this? This Ace of Wands keep coming out, but then the Nine of Swords. It's like you're stressed out about a new beginning, because I feel for some of you, you're realizing you have to leave some people behind. You have to really be in your power. You have to face your demons, your darkness, right? But she really looks like she's saying goodbye to somebody. I'm getting for some of you, you had some very strong protectors too. And it was interesting, I was feeling that. And I was like, you know, when you learn these lessons that you're put into, especially my healers and chosen ones, like, you're always aligned with like protectors. You are, whether you realize it or not. And even though you may be learning lessons from somebody, they're still protecting you from others. So I'm getting this strong energy, like maybe somebody in dark energy, like it did teach you something, but it was also protecting you. I feel not everybody's going to understand what I mean by that. But your destined life is here. But it was always meant for you to ascend up. But someone like needs to stay in this dark energy. It was never meant for you to. Sometimes people have to be in there are certain pathways. Like there's some that are fine on demon time. And you could be realizing that. There's some that want to be on demon time. It's just like if some people feel guilty enough, right? Or for whatever reason, they're just comfortable. That's what they want. You can't bring them out of it. Maybe for some of you, you're realizing you've been trying to light work and help and heal, but time's up. Maybe this is someone you have long connections with. 6 of Cups. Something, but letting go of a big wounding from childhood. Something you were afraid of. Maybe for some of you, there's justice here. Maybe for some of you, you had a big, like, abandonment wound, so you trauma bonded, so you'd stay in situations because you were like, you know what, it's better than being alone. Clarify the 2 of Cups. So this already came in the recent past, King of Swords. I feel there's a choice that's already came in. Because you started to love yourself and create boundaries, so you brought in choices. Maddie? Okay. So 5 of Cups. So there's an ending here. See, there was always meant to be an ending. This is coming up on my karma position. See, and she looks a little bit vulnerable. It looks like this is something that, you know, it's going to put you in a vulnerable situation to close it out. It's interesting because, see, there's 5 of Cups and there's 3 of Cups. For some of you, this is like you letting go of something, but you going towards soul family. So it's like you think that you're going at this alone, but you're not. You're aligning with your soul family, your star family. It's all in divine timing. Victory and success. See how she's being elevated? Like it's time for you to be elevated, and she doesn't even realize she's being elevated yet. She's blindfolded. See, and it looks like those little rabbits or whatever, they look like they could be demons. These actually elevated her. So for some of you, it's these dark protectors, right? That, for some of you, like, you've got some dark forces that are working with you. Maybe that's why this, maybe for some of you, like, you proved your worthiness or something, and now they're working with you. So even the dark forces are going to elevate you, but it's like some of them know they can't come with you, but they're going to elevate you. It's one of some of these where it's like You know you gotta go, and you don't want to leave them behind, but they know they can't come through. See, Four of Cups, like you don't want to let them go, but I think they know. Three of Swords. They know that they're going to be heartbroken. They know this is a missed opportunity. They know that they're a blockage. Yeah, Knight of Wands energy. Someone very strongly just, they didn't want to. They didn't want to go. Two of Swords. So you're at this choice point, like you have to decide to go. Like they don't want you to go, but they don't want to go with you. So your legacy this has to do with your legacy. Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Has to do with your work, your legacy. Final card, Six of Pentacles. What's fair? Balance. And Six of Swords. You got to move away to get what's fair. You're never going to get what's fair where you're at, because you're not a match to this anymore. And you're realizing that. All right, collective. I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm saying love and light to all of you. Watch whatever you feel guided to. All right, bye.